Hi guys, Keith Barkberg Farms. It is the day before Thanksgiving 2020, and you can see behind me we got some holes dug. We got some other stuff going on over here. Trencher walking all by itself. More lines up through there, and the building pads. Let me show you what we're doing. Okay, I'm up here on the new pad, our new building, which is not quite a building yet, but so far we've got all the groundwork in, got the posts in, got the concrete. This is going to be our new pack house. It'll have a walk-in cooler in it here, facilities over here. We'll also have garage doors on that end and this end, so it'll be a drive-through. Let me show you the rest of it. Like I said, we'll have a walk in here where that pipe's sticking up will be the wall, and it'll go over 12 foot, come 8 foot out, about to where that line is there, cutting the slab. Then over here, got our main water line coming in. It's going to be a restroom area, and a toilet, shower, sink. On the other side of the wall will actually be in the other facility here. We will have wash tank. Over here, we got a main drain line for our wash tanks and a central floor drain for gray water. Like I said, we'll have doors on both ends facing the center road. Okay, so for right now, I'm starting to get some line trench in. This is going to be for water. Coming all the way down to where I got the trencher walking right now. It's coming up from our main hydrant. I'm going to put it in a pit and a meter so I can judge what we get from the farm. Also tee off for conventional irrigation running straight out down the center road of the farm. Let me show you how I got this thing walking. Pretty cool. So usually there's a handle there, you gotta hold that to make it go forward or back, and there's another one that engages the saw blade on front. I've got those actually clamped down right now so it locks itself, so I can keep actually working out here, because I've got a lot of lines out here. I dug down right here, have my water line where it tees off to the outdoor hydrant where all the water on the farm was coming from. Back over here, I've got the main power that comes out and feeds into that shed over there. That's the main power from the farm, from the house, and from the meter box. Now I'm going to go from there, and I'm going to take another trench on the other side of the old pack shed up to the new pack house. But for now, I've got to dig all this out by hand to get it the rest of the way, because I couldn't get in there at the trencher. After I get this trench done, I'm going to drop the water line in. I'm going to go ahead and go over to there and drop my gray water line in, because I was smart enough actually when I put this in, when I built the pack shed, to actually put a Y on it right there. So I got a place to branch off and go over and shoot back off there and do what I was originally going to do, and put a drain for that silly gutter right there, because it makes everything a mud hole. I dug all these holes out, finding all my lines, and it rained last night. So now they're all full of water, which is made for a very, very fun day, needless to say. But for now, I'm just going to time-lapse you on me digging a hole for a little while and watching the trencher walk behind me. Now we're approaching the end of day 2. Got my pit. Got my wire line dropped in all the way down. Over here on the other side, I've got my trench dug for the power because my main box is in this shed. And it's trenched out all the way down. And down here further. So the further I get with the trencher before I got stuck in the trench, right there, that'll be my gray water system. So gray water's on this side, power's on that side. Now I'm going to do something very important here. Now, because I'm documenting all this, I can go through with my tape measure and measure off specific points like the side of that gate outwards. So next year when I go, oh yeah, I want to dig down and find that water line and tie something onto it, I'll remember where it's at because I can look in here and see where it's at. So here's the measurements and we'll do a walk of the line. At the gate, 53. West side pack shed, 66. West side walk-in, 67. And we just do a gradual curve through here. Come down to the big giant tree. Well, not big giant tree yet. "21 inches off the center of this tree. All the way down. Here is our junction. So that's 100 foot of line. Okay, here we go. New line. Clean one. Old line, main power going in, secondary power going out. Go along, we'll take our measurements again all the way across so we know where it's at for future use. Back of my shed, 28 inches. West side of walk-in, 32. And we come all the way down to plot 3. Looks like Nicholas has been filling in the hole already.
Yeah.
There he is.
I got dirt in my shoe.
This is long run. We'll stop right here. We're at the end of plot 4. At 44 inches off of the west side of plot 4. Now we're to the building. We're at about 45 inches off of the east side of the pack house. And we follow it all the way down to where it comes up out of the ground, where it'll enter the pack shed. Okay, we're now on day 5. Right here, I went down and teed into my main line. That's that one clear down there at the bottom. That's the one that's currently been off the yard hydrant that we've been running the farm off of. So I got a tee coming up there. I got my 1-inch line coming from the new building right here. What I'm going to use is what you just saw. This is a sump pump pit, which will be used as my meter pit. I happen to have a meter laying around, so I can kind of see what the usage of the farm is. So we're going to come in. I got to shut off so I can shut everything off out here. Hit our meter, come out. This goes out to the new building, and then this one's going to go up and be able to branch off for an irrigation header that will eventually run straight through here, right down the middle of the farm. The trick is getting this set at the right height inside of this, connecting to these, because everything's flexible and the pit wants to drop down the hole. And all in all, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I think I can handle it. So I'll get it set up and show you. All right, after a lot of struggle and trying to get this thing to fit, I got it in. So let me show you. So like I explained earlier, water line in, that T branch goes to my outside hydrant. I got to shut off here before the meter reads 0. That's nice to see. Then T off, come up, irrigation line will come off of here, water out to the building, out through the bottom of the pit. Now I'm going to go turn the water on, pressure test it, and then fill in the bottom of this pit. So now we're on day 5 or 6, or I don't know, I've lost track. But got my gray water line down to my existing line, and now we're going to walk it and measure it off for me. I was smart enough when I ran the drain out of the pack shed to put a Y down here. So I was able to tap onto my Y right off the corner of the pack shed, and it is 28 inches off. Now we continue up, come over here to the back corner of the pack shed, 36-ish. And here is where I made my curve, which you can do it. It is a pain in the butt to do though. We'll go right off the corner of the prop house. We're at 42 and our curve comes out and goes all the way up, and we pretty much go straight here in comparison with plot 3. Now, so off the west corner, plot 3, we're at 70 inches. Now we come up, take an elbow right next to the building. We'll see how far that. So our elbow is about 8 feet perpendicular to the side of the building, and then 42 inches off of the edge of the building. We just continue on, come up an elbow just about to the inside where our main sink drains are going to be, and I'd say that's about 12 inches offset. So that was a lot of work for all this underground, and I still have to bury it all, which I hope to get started today. It's a long run all the way down. Well, let me tell you, getting underground in this thing was a lot of work. I got a lot of torn up dirt everywhere. I had to do a lot of hand digging because the trencher I got wouldn't quite get into everywhere. But I'm done with it. Now it's time to start actually focusing back up. Well, we're going to lose it in the sun on the building up there. So, hope y'all like what you saw today. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank y'all. Have a good day.